Hey everybody, what's going on? Emo Tempest here, and joining me today is Sergio Bravos for today's Community Spotlight. He is piloting an updated Opus 21 version of Avalanche Operatives that I'm here to share with you guys. He finished today X1 on our 10-man locals, and yeah, Sergio, please tell us about this deck and why you built it.
Why I built it? That's a great question. It's like you didn't have to, right? But you did anyways. So I just wanted to try and create something that was both new, but also get a chance to use some of the cards that I really enjoyed playing at the same time. So I love FF7. We're getting ready for Rebirth soon, so I wanted to try and find a way to incorporate that again. And so the Avalanche Operatives are really good, but they've gotten to the point now that we're on Opus 15. They're just slightly dated, so we need to support them in some way to get them out in a more efficient manner. And luckily they're all 3-drops, so they work really, really well with the new 7-drop Warrior of Light. So I did a major overhaul in the deck to try and fit the Warrior of Light in and to make as many things as possible cost 3. So if you look at the back row, every single backup in the deck is just a 3-drop backup. And then most of the important forwards are 3. So the Avalanche, the whole core of Avalanche is already 3. And then I have extras. So all the other forwards are forwards that they gain incremental value the longer they're on the field. So Durando and Morrow will both threaten to pick up a lot, and Gutsko threaten to draw more cards over the course of the game. So we don't feel bad starting with Warrior of Light, dropping 1 or 2 of these off of our hits, if we don't see backups, for example, because these will get us the cards we need. So actually one of the games I played today, I played a turn 1 Durando against a Wind Water deck, and he didn't have an answer to it. I think it picked up 6 cards over the course of the game.
Remember guys, we love Durando on this channel.
Yeah. That was the Emo Tempest special for the Emo Tempest fans. Again, same thing with Morrow. Morrow turns 1 card into 2, so it's an extra draw every turn. Gutsko gets an extra card every turn. And then the others are Searchers, which will help us get to our enablers, help us get to the pieces that we're missing for Avalanche. And then all the backups, for the most part, get a card back. The only one that doesn't, which kind of is on the fence right now, is the Nio. I like Nio for the concept of turning some of these forwards into Avalanche, and since she's being played for free, I figured it might be worth it, but I still think it might not be worth it actually. So this is still very much in testing. This is I've only played this deck 6 or 7 times, so this is still on the chopping block right now. And that's pretty much it. The rest is Avalanche, so Cloud stays, Barrett stays, Tifa stays. There's an argument to change this maybe to one of the 3-drop Barretts, but being able to cycle is still way too strong. Being able to get all the Avalanche offers back.
What did you lose to today?
I lost to Mono Fire. Actually, no. I take it back. I lost to EX Burst, but
I see.
Yeah.
which is a normal weakness for the Wool 7.
Yeah. I mean, for most decks, right? If you hit a couple bursts when you're trying to play that value game, is when you fall behind and then the game is over. So it was a really tight game. Actually, it's on the stream, so you can go back and watch it. I took him to 6 damage. And then I had a dead turn, and he hit 2 draw bursts in a row, so it ended up being extremely negative for me to try and climb back in that game.
All right, and what are some of the? So you've only played a couple of games. This is what is this, version 1 or 2?
This is version 1.
This is still version 1.
Still version 1. I've only played 6 or 7 games in this deck.
And so, where do you think you're gonna lean into more after this? What are some of the changes that you're already considering? Because I'm sure you have them already.
Well, it's tough because with the Avalanche package, a lot of the cards are set, right? You can't really take out these guys, right? So these are all pretty much set. The Tifa, there isn't really a good 3-drop that I would want to put in. There's that Earth Wind one, but I don't really think that fits here. So I think most of this would all stay. Obviously the Wool 7 stays. Just these extra slots you can move around. I really think for me the change is going to be maybe Nio going into next week, and possibly switching Rydia to a 3rd Kikirin. Because as good as it is to search the summon, early on you really want to be able to play this, and filter your way through to the Warrior of Light if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was actually about to
Yeah.
ask. How do you get to the Warrior of Light, and what's the, it's really just the either draw it or what is this guy's name?
Kikirin?
Kikirin?
Kikirin? Kikirin?
Kikirin.
I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows. If you know what that card's called, please leave it in the comments. Yes, so this kind of works like a pseudo searcher. So like if you open your first 5 and you don't see Wool or a way to get to it, you can use this to then see the next 5. And then your chances of seeing it in like the first like 15 cards is pretty high.
Okay.
So it helps you get there.
And he's not unique, so you can definitely hit it.
Right, and then, yeah, this is multiplayer, so you can
I would
play
definitely
as many
bump
as
that
you
up
want.
for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, this was early. Maybe drop 1 Nio for the third Kikirin. So, yeah, that would probably be the changes to start.
All right, man. Well, that sounds great. I guess the only real question I have for you now is what do you think, other than the EX Burst, what are some matchups that you think like you'll excel at, and what are some that you might worry like going into, I guess, overall? Just for the people who are going to try this, know what to expect when they go to locals.
I think the deck is like pretty aggressive and efficient, right? But you know, if you have the Ama, it's a classic like aggro situation where if you have the Ama, you're in a great spot. But if not, the board clears are going to come fast because as soon as you drop the Wool and 2 forwards, your opponent's going to be desperately trying to Toto you or something like that. So definitely try to like balance your aggro with like your resources, right? So don't go handless into your opponent with 5 cards in hand, but that's like pretty standard like aggro play. So I think that would be the biggest thing to watch out for. You just kind of have to play around it.
Okay. And so you can't think of a deck off the top of your head that's probably like...
I mean, like Mono Fire, but I mean, you're not going to see that at locals, hopefully.
like, only here.
Yeah, only here with tacos. But, I mean, yeah, the other, like, Dull Freezes are strong against this deck, too, because to get your best triggers, you usually need to attack. So, like, Guts, all of these actually need to attack, and all the Avalanche guys need to attack to be able to get their triggers. So anything that has like Dull Freeze and stops you from attacking is going to be a problem because you're not going to gain any value while that's happening. So that's what the hard matchup would be, I'd say.
Okay, cool, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. For everyone listening, I will leave the deck list in the description for you.
Wait.
Or at least the early version for you guys to mess with. And make sure to pass along any information you guys have when you use it and any changes you would make. Sergio, thanks so much, buddy. Congrats today on your on topping. And we'll see you later.
Enjoy Rebirth.
Enjoy Rebirth.